I felt like the team played much better to start the second half. What kind of changed?
We just talked about really bringing energy and being vocal. It wasn't really necessarily, it was kind of a mindset change. We also dropped our we played with 3 forwards in the second half as well instead of midfielders. So it opened the game up a lot, but it was something we were willing to risk because we needed to score.
I feel like there was a change in maybe intensity with conference play upon us.
Yeah, I mean, we have certain rituals also that we try to do before Big Ten play, like game ball and our little chant before, just to get everybody in the right mindset. I think it was a wake-up call, and I think that we all know that we're better than what we did, how we played today. So it'll be interesting to go to Penn State and Ohio State, but I'm sure that we're going to turn things around and bring the intensity we had in the second half for those 2 games right from the start.
Certainly the environment here today with the youth soccer crew in the mix had to make for a fun place to play at home.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's awesome when you have 1,000 little kids screaming and just loving you for playing soccer. Kind of blindly like, go Boilers, but we'll take it. So it's a nice environment, and it's always good to play with, to be a role model and for kids to look up to you. It's a really neat experience.
But I think you liked the way your team played for much of the second half.
Yeah, you know, I spoke to the girls about we didn't show up with the energy, drive, and the fight, battling grit that we needed in the first half. It was really an introduction, and that's on, you know, the coaching staff. That's on our players. That's, we as a team have to have more drive there. So we put ourselves a goal down by mistake. I mean, that's the thing, is you can't, we can't find ourselves creating goals for people because the teams are too good that we're going to play over the next 6-7 weeks. So you know, that's disappointing. We find our way back in it, and really, you know, it was exciting. Then it was really an end-to-end game. We opened the game up by playing with a single D mid, but we went to a 3 front, the same thing we did last Sunday. I think you saw the you know, we've got some creativity. We're dangerous. We got runners going in behind. We created some good shooting and scoring opportunities. At the same time, we weren't efficient in front of the goal. You know, I think in the past several weeks, 16 shots we would have garnered 2 or 3 goals probably in that, and that would have been before they ever got back in the game with their, you know, went ahead with their second goal. So you know, it's disappointing, you know, to find you know, the score line like that. But at the same time, we do have some things that we still need to correct. Where I know we can be better. But you know, I think it's important that the girls feel like, you know, they played a game, they walk away with a disappointment. You want them to have a bit of that bitter in their taste in their mouth, so that allows them to analyze what they can do better, and, you know, challenges them to go forward.
First goal allowed seemed like it was kind of a bad bounce where the girl tries to cross it and it comes right back to her and she's right there point blank. Obviously, the set piece kind of set up the game winner.
Yeah, actually the first goal, I think Pollock was trying to clear the ball and it came back off of one of their players. But, you know, as I said to Jordan, I was like, you know, we probably in the future just knock it over the in-line and give up a corner kick. Trying to clear the ball through your own box back across the face is dangerous. And, you know, that's we got punished for it. The second one, yes, the set piece. And, you know, we had talked about that very set piece, and, you know, we described and ensured that we had a player in that near post space to try to deny that driven ball in at the front post, and you know, we didn't get it done. You know, they were able to bypass that player. So certainly, as you know, that's some of the film that I'm going to watch and ensure that, you know, if we face a set piece like that in the future, that you know, we can solve that.
Obviously, the third goal was kind of the nail in the coffin, I guess. But after the second goal, your team definitely responded, came out, and got a couple chances right after that. How they responded?
You know, we've got that fight. You know, I think that's we learned that from last weekend, and, you know, trying to come back in the game against Xavier, and, you know, peg your way back in when you find yourself going down. You know, I think, from my standpoint right now, the disappointment is that we didn't find ourselves ahead prior to that point. That's the challenge, because I feel like, you know, overall over the course of 90 minutes, we didn't play well enough to guarantee that we were going to win that game. However, I think we played pretty well, at least on the attacking end, and we had some great performances in the back. Kim Love and Michaela Lasky, overall for 90 minutes, we left them isolated 1v1 versus people, and they did a fantastic job against some very good forwards. So I think we had some good performances. We didn't get over the hump. We didn't get that go-ahead goal that I think really would have changed the face of the game.